From Tuesday's team against Brighton is also a back reference to the way Hull set up in the 2014 final. Robbie, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Pete. Good afternoon, everybody. Looking at the Arsenal team, the 4-2-3-1 formation. Looking forward to seeing Elneny play next to Flamini in there. And obviously Welbeck, got his goal against Leicester City. Back to fitness, another game under his belt here. And looking at Hull City, you rightly said 3 centre-halves. I think Maguire's going to have to help young Tymon in that left wing-back position. Also looking forward to seeing Nick Powell. So much thought of him, went to Manchester United for a large fee, never really done it since then, so looking forward to seeing him to play today.
So here comes fifth round weekend. Let them at it again, Arsenal and Hull. Their seemingly annual cup appointment. I'll watch to it. And here's our first look at young Tymon, who can run at Chambers, drop a shoulder and get away from Elneny, and then fire into the side netting.
Great positivity from Tymon, 16 years of age. There does a little dummy, then drives into the box. Yes, okay, I don't know if he tries to cross it or shoot there, but really positive start. 16, great first touch, just to turn away from the defender and then try and link up the play.
Welbeck, Gibbs. Welbeck, Elneny. It's a really smart ball for Flamini in behind.
Brilliant tracking back from Nick Powell there. He's playing just behind Diamandi, but he's got back and he's putting a great challenge there, Nick Powell on Flamini, who's a defensive midfielder. Just goes to show the fluidity. Of this Arsenal side, that Flamini ends up in that position, but great tracking back from Powell.
Walcott's corner, Elneny! Mertesacker's in there, Davies away from in front of the goal line, and further cleared by Maloney.
You can see Alex Bruce there comes off his arm. He's lent into the...
Curtis Davies. Tymon's in a bit of a spot. Davies helped him out, but it bounced back here for Theo Walcott. And David Myler was required to cover.
Walcott's just looking to get on the shoulder of one of those 3 centre-halves. This Davies smashed it against Tymon. But if you look at Walcott, only 2 players getting on that back post. Was waiting for people to get there, people to arrive.
Flamini, Elneny, Walcott, running at and beyond Davies, hung up by Walcott, and headed by Welbeck into the arms of Jakupovic.
Brilliant from Theo Walcott there. He's so sharp in those areas. He's onside. Curtis Davies lets him turn. He needs to be tight. He can't let him turn. And Welbeck getting in on that far post. Great leap. But Davies, once he's got him facing towards his own goal, he's got to keep him that way. You can't then drop off and let him turn there.
Elneny. Chambers. Welbeck! Jakupovic saves, and it's snatched behind by Maguire for a corner.
No idea where Curtis Davies went there. He's the left-sided centre-half. He's got to stay in his position. He's nowhere in the picture. That allows Welbeck to drive through the hole. Curtis Davies in the left-back position. He has to stay as the left centre-half. Decent save, Jakupovic.
Walcott's deep corner. Welbeck threw a boot at it. It came instead to Flamini. Charged out as far as Gibbs. Jakupovic got a little piece on it. It fell for Walcott, and now Campbell, and then Alex Iwobi within a foot.
First and foremost, what a very good block from Ryan Taylor in the initial move. He threw himself in front of it. Great block. I'm not sure about the goalkeeper there. Needs to get a better punch on it. But Iwobi, again, unmarked, on the edge of the box. Just didn't wrap his foot around it enough. But once again, it's another attempt, from Arsenal. It looks like, they just a matter of time, because Hull are letting them attack. Look how many players Hull City have back, though. Almost 9 players.
Chambers, Walcott, Jakupovic threw out a limb, and Taylor hoiked it clear, and Diamandi turned, and Mertesacker was strong enough. And here comes Chambers again. 19 was minded to blow, but let it go. Here's Iwobi. Here's Flamini. And And there is Maguire in the company of El Mohammadi to clear Hull's lines.
Yeah, what a great save from Jakubovic. The big question, was it handball from Walcott as the ball gets fired into him from Chambers? You know, but then he shoots across the goalkeeper and he's moved. Yeah, I think it's hitting on the arm. A few handballs in this game not given, but then he moves the ball. Bruce is very tight. You've got to say Jakubovic has got down really quickly there.
Diomande, and Maloney with the Hull free kick. Maloney's delivery was stolen out of the hands of Ospina by Koscielny, hurrying back.
Ospina's nowhere near that. It didn't look comfortable at all, the goalkeeper. It's a good job, you know, Koscielny, you know, clears that ball, because Ospina was nowhere near it, not comfortable whatsoever on that ball into the box.
And Taylor's deep take towards Maguire, who leaves his header harmlessly behind.
You've got to think that's Hull's best opportunity of scoring today is from a set piece. You know, the three big centre halves, Davis, Bruce, Maguire, but you can see, just watch Ospina. You know, he's standing, he doesn't hardly jump there, and he's got to punch the ball.
Dipped in by Taylor, Davis with the header, Davis again, thwarted by Flamini. Davis levered in another cross, this one faded behind.
They look quite dangerous from set pieces. You know, it was Curtis Davis on that far post, and when the ball rebounds to him, he had to take a touch, but it's a good block from Flamini.
Here's Walcott for Arsenal, Welbeck ahead of him, Iwobi in support. Walcott weaving his own pattern, and then lifting it towards Campbell, who's kept out of harm's way very well by young Tymon.
Brave defender from Tymon. His eyes are on the ball at all times and knows exactly where Campbell is. In
the Premier League, the Championship, the Champions League, they're busy enough already, hungry in the first half. Gibbs, Iwobi keeps his goal side. Walcott! Jakubovic saves. El Mohammadi partially clears. It didn't fall for Iwobi.
Defending there from Munabi, you can see this is the chance. You know, look, Maguire's out of the three. You know, Gibbs got the run, but initially it was a good block. I think it was Curtis Davis who got a block on the initial shot. Yes, it was. You know, and the keeper reacted well, Jakubovic, and just palmed it out. But better from Art.
Campbell, Chambers on the dash. Tackle from Myler. Elneny. Iwobi! It's a corner.
Got to say, first and foremost, it was a great break from Chambers there. Did Myler get the ball, but Elneny's alert. You know, Wolby, great block. The skipper Myler has got back. I've got to say, has he won the top of the ball? I think it's a decent tackle, and he's the shot. It was Bruce who actually deflected just past that post. Good defense.
The third round against Sunderland. Campbell hit the inside of the post, and Flamini lifted it back over. Beautiful free kick. And Jakubovic might have got a touch.
Yeah, I was going to say that. You know, he's in a good position, the goalkeeper. If he's touched it, it's going to be a slight fingertip. Yeah, what a save. Good spot, Peter. You know, your eyes, for a man of your age, are in good condition. It's a great save there, fingertip, you could see.
Welbeck. Danny Welbeck! Oh, Jakubovic with the best of the bunch. A brilliant reaction to a fiercely deflected shot.
He's on fire, Jakubovic. He's making save after save, all very good saves. You know, Welbeck was allowed to come inside, and the touch off Curtis Davis makes the save even better from Jakubovic. He dived past it.
Cup ties as a Solid centre-half, did Steve Bruce for Gillingham and Norwich, Manchester United and Birmingham. Giroud, cleverly away from Davis. Olivier Giroud! And by today's standards, that's a standard save for Eldin Jakupovic.
It's a great bit of skill from Giroud. He's backing into the centre-half, but not enough power on the shot.
And it was just about this moment in the game that 3 years and 4 days ago, Colin Kazim-Richards scored a winner here for Blackburn. Here's Powell, with something similar in mind. And Moyler!
He's
Saw a
got
shaft
to
of
go.
light at the near post.
He's got to go across goal there. You know, I don't know if he's tried to put that in the near post.
It would be a crying shame to let it slip. Flamini. Chambers. Walcott. Aimed up high towards Giroud. Nudged down for Oxlade-Chamberlain, who pulled at it.
Yes, a great knockdown from Giroud. Just pulled off Maguire. You know, he was stationary. Oxlade-Chamberlain didn't come onto it. Just try to let it run across his body. Hit it with the outside of his right foot. Well, just pulled it. Great knockdown. You see technique. Tries to hit across the ball into that far corner, but just pulled it wide of that near post.
His only FA Cup goal was it. Alexis Sanchez. Jakupovic. Superman.
He wasn't getting beaten, was he? You know, it's not the greatest of free kick. Yes, he's got it up and over the wall. Good position from the goalkeeper.
It's a black and amber wall. Koscielny. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Walcott. Chambers. Giroud turning. Up went Oxlade-Chamberlain, and Jakupovic welcomed it in, and that is the end of it. Like it or not, they'll meet again. There will be yet another episode of this seemingly endless serial involving Arsenal, Hull City and the FA Cup. And there is the reason why. Eldin Jakupovic inspired in Hull City's goal. In front of him, in fairness, defenders who stretched every fibre defensively to keep Arsenal out. To a man, they worked themselves to the bone to reward nearly 3,000 travelling supporters